Oh my god, I almost broke a nail as well, which would be the second one because look at that. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Lydia Alice and I don't know how you found me, but please stick around because today I'm doing a what I eat in a day video. Now it actually is already 11:32 because I was at work last night till 11:15 and I got up late. So we're still starting breakfast, but I will warn you, it's late. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to eat today, just because, sorry it's so echoey, I'm in the kitchen, if you can't tell by the cooker. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to eat today because I'm home alone. What bowl? I'm home alone and I tend to just eat the same kind of things when I'm home alone. I'm a bit of a lazy cook, so this is like the most real what I eat in a day. And I think as well, if you know me, you'll be like, actually that is what she eats in a day. So you may have seen this before, but we're back with the chocolate porridge because absolutely delicious and it fills me up. So I've been having this for the last week and I've fallen back in love. So if you haven't seen I think it was in my very first vlog. I'm not sure. If you haven't seen it, I just have plain Quaker oats with, come on, you can do it, alllll, chocolate alllll. Yesterday when I did this, I spilt it everywhere. It's like a little chocolatey pond. So I'm gonna cook this now and I think I'm gonna have it with some smoothie and a yogurt. So I'll get back to you when I'm ready to eat because you don't need to watch me stirring this around. Delicious. Okay, so while I am cooking, I usually have a little Actimel. I was having Yakult, but they're expensive. Does anyone know that for 7 Yakults it's like £3? Who do they think I am? Just because I suffer really badly with bloating. And to be honest, I don't know if this works. But I suppose it can't do any harm, can it? I don't know. Some people say these don't actually work, but we'll see. I think I said this in my last video, but I'm obsessed with this breakfast just because it's so delicious. It's also not dairy milk because I try not to have too much dairy. I know that Actimel obviously are, but like traditionally I would always have non-dairy yogurt just because I don't know, like I don't love the idea of dairy personally, but this is amazing and tastes so delish. If I would have Oatly Simple golden syrup, I would also put golden syrup on it and it's like very sugary, so I actually find this is better. I'm gonna have it this morning with the rest of my Blue Spark smoothie. I'm obsessed with this and with, is it called like Bolt from the Blue, which is the innocent blue juice. Oh my lord, I'm so obsessed with both of them. They're so delicious. Just look at this, so delicious. So this is my breakfast for this morning, as well as the yogurt, and I'm gonna go and eat that now. God, the lighting, can I just say, the darkest, dullest day known to man. It hasn't stopped raining since I last, it looks like it's night time, doesn't it? It's now 13:22 and it has not stopped raining since I was cooking my breakfast at like 11:30. Like, it just has not stopped raining. Anyway, besides the point, spent the morning doing a bit of admin things and onto the first snack of the day, which for me, if you know, is the most essential thing in the world. Cream crackers. I like these dry. I know that sounds actually crazy, but I can just eat them like biscuits. Do you remember back in the day there was a cream cracker challenge? I'd love to try it now because I reckon I would win. But it's in a certain amount of time because I don't particularly rush to eat them. That's what I'm gonna have now. This weather's really getting me down because I'm supposed to be going into town. I've just seen the sunflowers in the garden. It's reminded me I had a really weird dream about sunflowers last night, but I can't remember what it was. Anyway, besides the point. Besides the point, does anyone ever watch my vlogs and think sometimes I speak so fast? Because I watch them back when I'm editing and I think, wow. Anyway, I'm gonna go and eat these cream crackers. In fact, do you know what I have, and I might use a little bit of today? I have some, oh my god, I've just seen so many good snacks in the fridge. Tzatziki. because I bought this to have with some cucumber. I'm obsessed with this at the minute, but also kind of like it a little bit with crackers. So fresh, refreshing. I'm obsessed with like red pepper and sweet chilli hummus, but that's really nice and refreshing, so I might have that. And also I think I'm gonna have, I said this till later. Guys, I've got too many snacks today. I also might have a couple of these. These are the Morrison's chicken pakoras. These are unreal. They're like little chickeny tikka nuggets, but they're not particularly curry flavoured. Curry sounds like a horrible flavour, even though I'm obsessed with curries. They don't particularly taste like that flavoured. So that's what I'm going to have. Some chicken pakoras, some cream crackers, and some tzatziki. Wow, health. To be fair, it's not awful. Probably not the best though. Right, see you guys in a bit. Where's my laptop gone? I don't know. Let's go find that. Delicious food. Delicious. I can't believe how bad the weather is right now. I've actually had to put my ring light on. I'm actually shook. I just thought, I haven't eaten, so the last thing I ate, I just showed you. I had a few little snacks. It's kind of lunchtime, but because I had breakfast early, I wasn't like, sorry, every flipping clip, I wasn't mad on like having my big lunch now, because I usually do breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. But I thought I would just, in fact, I've just realised I haven't got my glasses on. They're so dirty. Okay, we're not putting those on now. I thought I'd just quickly talk through, just in case I forget later, like how I sort of plan my snacks during the day, or how I plan my meals, just because I eat so much. Like I'd never stop eating throughout the day. Like I'm one of those people who gets so hungry, and I also get really bad hunger headaches, so I hate being hungry. And wherever I am, whether it's at work, like I'll always make sure I eat a lot, because I hate the feeling of being hungry so badly. Mainly because it hurts in my head, and I get like, I don't know if this is normal, but I also get a little bit nauseous if I'm really hungry. Like I really can't be pushed past the point. And for those of you who don't know, I am currently training in professional dance and musical theatre for my degree, and obviously, as you can imagine, that does come with some sort of, I suppose, a stigma, which is kind of not really that correct. Like they obviously, you were really highly encouraged to eat a healthy, balanced diet, because you are training like an athlete, so you're encouraged to sort of eat well, but it's not taken to the extremes I think that people imagine that it is. But over the last few years while I've been training, I've really been working on sort of what can I eat throughout the day so that I'm maintaining like a balanced diet, and I'm keeping myself quite healthy, and I'm eating the right things that fuel me, while sort of curbing those cravings that you do have. And one of the main things that I target is snacks, because I will eat my 3 meals a day, but like, as you've already seen, I have so many snacks. I could probably survive all day just on my snacks alone. Like I do have a lot, just because I love snacking when I'm hungry. I love like snacking when I'm doing things. Earlier when I was doing a bit of admin, I was so hungry, because I was up here, I was like, I'll just leave. But usually I'm doing little things, I'll have little snacks all the time, all day long. So I think like I've really targeted those in terms of trying to eat healthy. A few of the snacks that I have today are like my go-to snacks that I have. One of those is definitely the xxxx chocolate rice cakes. They aren't like an apple, like they are a little bit unhealthy, but they're so big, they're like this big, and they have little chocolate chips in them, and they're not like chocolate coated, because I used to be obsessed with chocolate coated rice cakes, but really there's a lot of chocolate on those, whereas the xxxx ones have tiny chocolate chips. They're so delicious, they taste so chocolatey, and I think each rice cake is 62 calories. Not that I'm mad on calories, but like that's amazing. If you think that a chocolate digestive is over 80 calories and it's like this big, and like the xxxx rice cakes are so big, they're so thick, they're so filling, and if you don't like rice cakes because you think they taste of cardboard, these literally taste of chocolate. They're amazing. They're one of my favourite snacks. They're like my go-to. Feels like a treat, because I always crave sweet things. Really curbs my craving. It satisfies it so much, and then it's still light as well, because I find I personally can't eat one digestive. I'll have like 10. So, but then I feel quite heavy because they're quite dense, whereas I like how rice cakes feel so light. Anyways, another thing that I'm obsessed with is either like pop chips or hippies. I don't actually have any of them in today, but they're one of my other go-to snacks. Pop chips are one of my favourite crisps, regardless of the fact that they're not fried. Like, I just think they're delicious. I love the texture, I love everything about them, but they aren't fried, so it's still a nice treat to have in the day. You know, you have that feeling of, I've had a nice treat, that's delicious. Another thing that I don't have it also today is alllll vanilla yogurt is my other absolute go-to snack. I'm obsessed with it. It comes in a big thing like this. It's the most delicious yogurt on the planet. I've got so many people into drinking alllll vanilla. Eating? Do you eat yogurt? Drink yogurt? I don't know. You know, I also have cucumber and hummus, like I said earlier, cucumber and tzatziki. I'm trying to think what else are like my go-to things. Obviously crackers, they're just my obsession. I couldn't live without those, honestly. Like, I'm obsessed with different fruits now. Pomegranate seeds, my actual whole wide world. Pink lady apples, sometimes a kiwi, sometimes melon, sometimes mango. Raspberries. I really want to like carrot sticks, but I hate carrot. Like, uncooked carrot really stresses me out. I don't know, I just thought I'd pop on here and say, I feel like part of the reason I'm doing this today is because I eat so much, and like, you will see that as it goes on. And if I always feel so sorry, really itchy eye. I felt quite guilty for a long time for like the amount that I like to eat, because I do eat a lot. So obviously when you're at college you have to, you're exercising so much, but you can eat a lot of food and satisfy your hunger and not have to be surviving on nothing, and still keep within. If you track macros, you can definitely keep within your macros. If I track them, I always do. Like, if I'm eating, you know, the right sorts of things and I'm not having massive treat days, I can definitely keep within my macros. You can eat a lot of food and stay within. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop on here and chat about the way that I eat and whatnot, because I've been like honing this now for quite a while, so that I can have all of the food that I want and have all that the treat feels without all the guilt that sometimes can come with it, and without like the sluggishness, the lethargicness. Is that a word? I don't know, but hopefully that was helpful. I'm just so depressed about the weather, guys. I have so many plans for today and it's just not working out. Right, see you guys in a minute when I have lunch. Guys, oh my god, this is such an autumnal day. Like, autumn is really here and the summer is really over. Like, I'm cold. I've been watching Friends, but like wrapped up in a blanket, and then I was like, no, you actually need to go and have lunch. It's now 3:15. And then I was like, I'm so cold, I had to actually put a big jumper on. So, this is my absolute go-to lunch at the min, which is, let me just get it. Oh my god, this is the most exciting video ever. Have you ever loved a video more than a video that's all about food? 2 fried eggs and Heinz beans and sausage. Now this is actually, the whole thing is 200 calories, and it's actually all greens apart from salt, and it's got the sausages in. These little sausages are oh my god, my whole life. And it makes, like, because of the beans, because of the sausage, it's like a little mini fry up. So I'll try and like fry the eggs in the tiniest bit of oil. I used to dry fry eggs, but they always get stuck in the pan. So I just dry fry them in the tiniest bit of oil in this pan. 2 eggs and beans and sausage. Sorry, so many bangs and crashes. Little fry up vibes, but sort of like protein. And I try and avoid like having lots of bread at lunch, just because it really doesn't help my bloating at all. So when I'm home, eggs and beans is always a go-to, and lately I've been obsessed with the little beans and sausage, so that's what we're gonna have. Also, I really love eggs for some reason. Like, not the food, but eggs. They just don't look real, do they? Like, how did they make the whole thing? Do you know what I mean? And also, when I see eggs, it reminds me of, like, I don't know, like kids' books or, like, not real life. This makes me think, like, not real, surely. Just look at them. What the hell? Eggs. Wow. Honestly, this channel provides the most quality content. Also, I've just realised I've left my tripod upstairs. But anyway, I'm not going to film this because I feel like I've already filmed too much today. You don't need to see me make it, so I will show you it when it's all plated up. Delicious. Delicioso. All done. Look at her. Delicious. I'm going to go and eat this, watch some more Friends, and I shall see you guys when I have a snack later, which will probably be right in about as soon as I finish this. Dun, dun, dun. I've just finished my lunch about 10 minutes ago, and as per usual, on to the next thing. Just going to finish my last little chicken pakora, and then, to be fair, I will probably be full after then, but I just thought, I know I want to have cucumber this afternoon, so I want to finish this now. Alrighty. Oh my god, so basically this is so unrelated to eating, but where I live, there's only 2 spaces on our drive, and for those who don't know, I am learning to drive. Like, I have a little run around car, and I have to park it outside of the house, and it's right over the top of, like, I don't know what it is. It looks, what are those things called? That aren't drains, but they're like big squares on a pavement. I had to park over one of those. And the people from BT must have come 3 times in the last 2 weeks. 4 times maybe, and made me move my car because there's so many problems with the BT Wi-Fi around here. And because I'm a learner driver, every time that I'm going to stall, they keep making me move it. I just felt like giving them the key and saying, you can move it. I just went and did that. It was so unrelated, but I just can't believe how many times I had to do it recently. Like, I'm actually kind of shook. Anyways, also, while I'm filming, let's talk about these. These are unreal. These are my go-to absolute sort of a treat, but also only 62 calories. Great for all day, everyday snacking. Absolute snack that I mentioned earlier. Just love them so much. Seriously, guys, look at all the chocolate chips in there. Just look at this. Today has been one of the most unproductive days of the whole summer, I swear down. Just nothing's really gone to plan because the weather's been so bad. Like, honestly, so horrible. Like, it's literally just stopped raining now. But it's now 6:30. So, like, all my plans for the day are pretty much ruined. I haven't done my workout yet, but I do plan to do it later. I'm just feeling like still, I know I'll get to the point eventually. I think I'll probably, so basically, I've just seen Ellie Darby's put up a video about her trying on ASOS wedding dresses, and I am here for that. So I'm going to have some tzatziki and cucumber and watch that, and then I think I am going to have to do my shreddy workout for today, otherwise I'll leave it too late. I'm going to have dinner later because my parents are still out right now. And I said, do you want me to wait for you for dinner? As in, like, them cook and me eat. And they said, yes, they'll cook. So, I mean, never say no to other people cooking for me. Probably be the most elaborate meal I've eaten today. But yeah, like I was saying before, as you've seen today, like, I eat a lot, and the way that I have managed to do that and, like, be able to eat whenever I want and sort of my way around that is just, like, being clever with my snacks and what I snack on. And so, yeah, cucumber and dip has become one of my most fave snacks, and especially tzatziki. I think it's one of the better, I mean, snacks. But I mean, doesn't matter, like, how good it is for you, like, if you enjoy it, but especially for college, like, when you're at college, this is a good little snack. And I also feel like, for me, these are great snacks for when, you know, when like you're kind of bored of eating, because let's be honest, this is mainly just, this is like a dippy thing, like gives you something to do. So I enjoy this when I'm sort of like bored of eating, or eating while watching something. So yeah, this is one of my go-tos at the minute, but I sort of do go in phases of different snacks. So like this is one of my phases right now where I'm eating loads of cucumber, but like I definitely do the rounds with different things. So I'm gonna go and see some wedding dresses, not myself obviously, and eat this, and I will catch up with you later. I feel like there's definitely a snack to go this evening for sure, but we're reaching the end of the day now. I've kind of enjoyed this vlog, but yeah, I'm off. Absolutely hugely massive plot twist. If anyone doesn't know what this is a Chinese, okay? So let me just put you here. We were supposed to be having a meal, but my parents have been at my sister's flat all day. There's been some drama with some granite, and now there is no other choice. We must have to have this. Oh no, I sent 2 lots of spring rolls by mistake. So they're the big spring rolls. No, come on. I'm trying to do a Chinese haul here. Hello. There's 2 lots of spring rolls by mistake. An egg fried rice. Another egg fried rice. A chicken with mild mushroom and black bean sauce, which is one of our new faves. Hoisin chicken and chicken chow mein. Let me just put all these in the oven so they keep warm, and I will give you the full deets later on. So it is now 10 o'clock. I can safely say today has been one of the most unproductive days I've ever had. But I've eaten a lot of food, so that's been enjoyable. Did I just say it was 10 o'clock? It's 10 o'clock. I've got a few things I have to do. I've actually still got my workout to do. I don't know how this has happened. So it's 10 o'clock. I've got a workout and cleaning to do. Can you believe it? I'm in work in 12 hours time. So it's been smart of me. I've had all day. Chinese was delish. And you know what the best things about Chinese leftovers? I actually had... Did I have any more snacks? I felt like I had more, but you never got to see them because Chinese happened. Could you believe that on the day when I was trying to do like a super typical everyday what I eat in a day vid, we have Chinese? I'm not going to complain. I feel like usually for dinner, if I was at college, I'd be having like a piece of fish and some veg or fish fingers lots, just because they're super easy to cook. Or what do I even have for dinner at college? Sweet potato, like jacket sweet potato with beans or tuna, or I don't tend to have chicken that often for dinner at college because I usually have chicken every day at college for lunch, so I don't end up having it for dinner. But usually at home I'd have pasta, rice, and just a regular meal really, just a regular, generally cooked by my mum meal. I'm toying with the idea of going to get some Chinese leftovers now. But I think I should probably do my workout first, otherwise it's never going to get done. So I'm going to leave it here for today because I actually think I filmed quite a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I probably will do something similar again, but maybe more like vlog style, but including my meals. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I really find it interesting to watch what other people eat, so I hope you felt the same. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and you get to see more of these kind of vids. I feel like when I go back to college and I'm back living on my own, well, with Lainey, but in the flat, like, I think we'll be doing more like food challenge type vids and stuff like that. So if you like any of that stuff, subscribe because it is all coming. And yeah, thank you for watching. As always, I honestly couldn't be any more grateful. And thank you for coming along on this journey with me. Yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next Sunday 10 AM.